Okay, guys. VOD time. I'm gonna roast your asses. Softly. Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm gonna watch this Ilios game. I love playing Ilios, and I think it's gonna be a great first VOD. I think it's gonna give us a broad idea of how we are game-wise.
Go high ground, control the outside, force them with damage to the point. Once they're on the point, we go for full punches all the time. Oh,
Okay, that's a good idea.
yeah, we go
Full
for
punches all the time.
Oh, for Mercy?
Let's see if that works.
Pharmacy Sigma.
Okay, our pharmacy focus the enemy pharmacy. Are they on point?
Yeah.
You say that right? Our Fire Mercy focus their Fire Mercy, right? Okay. You better be hitting consistently air shots.
Yeah, Sigma. Orisa.
Alright, they're going point. I'm gonna focus Doom. I got booked down. Doom, pulling Doom. I couldn't get him. He's on the right.
Go down.
Okay, now wait, just keep poking, keep poking.
Go shield.
That was a good call. Should we contest? Let's look at the situation again. Should we contest? Now let's look at this again.
Map to play, double
Whoops.
projectile play.
Go from the high ground. On. Half.
Still in the
Titan.
power do. Oh, fuck,
Call your
Okay.
shield, dude. I need your shield.
I'm pulling Doom needs to die, Doom needs to die.
We lose this.
Yeah, we'll have to
I'm gonna look at this again.
On. Half.
Still in the
Titan.
power do. Oh, fuck,
Call your shield,
Okay.
dude. I need your shield.
I'm pulling Doom.
I can right now hear that's too little communication. It's only Sar communicating. It's only Orisa communicating. I don't hear what targets are low. I don't hear. I just don't hear anything besides Sar's calls. So we need to follow up on that. Like say for example that someone says, that's Sar saying, focusing Doom. Everyone needs to chant that doom until he's dead or gone.
We lose this.
Yeah, we'll have to spur.
Okay.
They'll be really close to Barrage.
Okay, I really want to see why we didn't take the control of the point. I mean, if you saw the enemy team didn't play around, they got into point immediately. They had a strategy planned because they was thinking, if we get to point fast and we have a Doomfist here, our Doomfist has higher chance to insta-kill someone and play with fully charged punches. If that doesn't work, we have the Pharah from the sky harassing the backline. So I think we should have done the same. I think that we should have forced ourselves into the point and really made that contest like that contest. I'm not really a big fan of a Fire Mercy focusing another Fire Mercy. We need to move. We need to get to the point. So we needed to do like the enemy team did. Contest the point immediately. Let the Doom insta-kill anyone that gets close. We should have done the same.
I think, like after this.
And when that happens, when you have both teams in there, you just like the Doomfist against the Doomfist against Orisa. It's like a mirror comp, right? So it's about who throws the punch last. Because when Doomfist is gonna charge a punch, then when the Doomfist charges a punch, our Doomfist should be doing the same. He should be also charging up a punch. Because what's gonna happen is that the Doomfist charges a punch on our Orisa fortifies, our Doomfist is already mid-charge in the fist and punches the fuck out of the enemy Doomfist. And that's what we need to do. That's how you win the fight. It's like a Mexican standoff almost. Anyways, let's keep looking.
We should go like
They
McCree
definitely
and
have
Dana.
my roll. They definitely have my roll.
I've
No,
got though, so.
no, yeah, stay. Just go McCree then. Take the left side, take the bottom left. We need to force the Pharah away. We can also use the call.
Mercy's one.
You can also use the call to contest Mercy. Wait, play slow. Don't go. Okay. No gold. Okay. I get ready. I'm gonna pull the Orisa. I'm pulling Orisa now. Orisa is one. Focus Doom. Wait, go.
That's a good focus call. Let's look at that again. Let's look at that again. Let's do that.
You can also use the call to contest Messi. Wait, play slow.
Doomfist is here, right?
No gold, no gold.
So,
Okay.
as
I
soon
get
as
ready,
that
I'm pulling
happens,
Orisa. I'm pulling Orisa now. Orisa is one. Focus Doom. Wait,
yeah,
go.
that's a good call, for sure.
Orisa one, Orisa one.
Shielding, shielding, shielding.
He's out. Get the kite. Get ready, pulling Doom. Doom.
Isn't kawan.
Focus Doom.
Yeah, okay, that's a good call. Focus Doom as soon as he's charging up. We fortify our Doomfist, or our McCree. We have a McCree now. Our McCree has to commit on that Doomfist. It's like, he's dead. That Doomfist is gonna die if he punches in. Now the Doomfist was really smart and cancelled his punch. But the call was right, and I need to hear more people confirming that I am focusing on this guy. It gives the team a form of trust.
Miss us.
I'm on the Doom
Fuck.
still. Oh, he's dead.
Visa.
Ults.
I hope. Yeah, let's see.
They use Doom.
Barrage for sure.
Barrage, definitely. Sigma ult. Orisa ult. Messi ult. They use Doom, right? There.
Yeah, they use Doom.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to go main high ground. Yeah, that's fine.
I can't
Hey,
fight
ma-
you.
Main high ground. We start with Bongo. Look if the fire is sending up for us, and we just look for him and kill him. Oh,
What?
next, is it visible?
No,
We need to go now. We need to go now. We're gonna look for barrage, just so we get ready to kill him. Pretty far.
Rising.
Okay.
Unlucky. That was really fucking close.
Tara point.
I'm low.
Get to go 3.
You should
Stay
be
close,
barraged
stay
very
close,
soon
stay
now.
close, stay close, stay close.
Yes.
Two more.
Pulling
No, that's not good. Why isn't good? Why didn't the rocket barrage work? Think for a moment while I sip on this cup of tea. Look at it again. You're gonna see what I mean.
We need to go now. We're gonna look for barrage. just
Yeah,
so
you're
we get
forced
ready
to
kill him.
force a fight. Yes,
Pretty far.
but you could have won it.
Okay, dinner.
And observe now how far I
Tara
play.
point.
Observe this now.
Get to go 3.
I'm
Stay
trying to
stay close to the team, stay close to the team.
Two down. Two more.
Did anyone hear that I'm going to barrage in middle? Sorry, on the point. I didn't hear it. I played 2 times. I didn't hear that I'm going to do it. You need to make your team alert. I'm gonna barrage. Help. Something like that. Like, we have a Sigma. That's a free barrage. We need to have our Sigma and our Orisa in there. We need to force the fight with 5 versus 6. And and our Sigma needs to push a shield in front of our Pharah that protects our Pharah, so we can get a free barrage. That would have been possible if we gave ourselves enough time to do so, but I didn't hear a call. I didn't hear a call from Pharah saying I need a shield to barrage. And that should be understood, by the way. If the Pharah says I'm gonna barrage, I need a shield, Sigma needs to know that. But because it wasn't called, it couldn't be prepared, and because it was poorly prepared, the barrage failed.
Pulling
Regarding cancel.
Mercy.
One point.
I'm dead. Orisa low.
Gonna focus this.
Gonna keep far.
Sigma 1.
We have no support.
That's unlucky.
Unlucky. Well, no, not really. It really comes down to preparation, guys. If we inform each other what we're planning to do and give ourselves time to prepare, then our fights are gonna go a lot better.
Who wins?
Let's see something else here. Let's see some Widow Doomfist with dive tanks. Maybe Hammond.
Interesting.
Monkey or Hammond, either's runnable here.
Let's go, boys.
Probably Hammond.
I guess I go Golden. Okay, let's control the right side area. Play slow, play for peaks, play for damage. We can let them have the point. Trying to see what they're playing. Lucio, Moira, Ovisa, Doom, Sigma, Moira.
They have Widow too. They have Widow too.
Widow on main, Widow on main.
Okay.
Okay, I will look to contest Widow now.
We're gonna contest Widow.
I'm rolling for them, guys.
I'm going to contest Widow. I didn't hear anyone saying me too. I'm gonna help you or something like that. It's a team game, right?
I'm
I'm
rolling
in
for
right, I'm in right, I'm in main.
Can we-
Give me the contest, give me the
We
contest.
don't know Gappel, we don't know Gappel.
Where?
That's Sigma.
Do my side, do my side. With Lucio,
I'm in
Lucio.
right.
Lucio, Mega, Lucio, Mega.
Low.
I'm touching.
We don't know grapple main.
Get out.
If no Myra, I'll do shading.
Okay.
Last two, by the way.
We're calling abilities down.
Yeah.
Just reset. We can't go in with the ball. Just come back.
Can you just
But-
stop pulling me?
Wait for six. Come on.
Wait, ults.
They have only Moira right now.
I have not played this hero in so long, I swear.
Hmm.
Oi.
Unlucky.
We should play.
They'll be close to Lucio.
Listen,
Doom is
listen,
top.
I will roll all the way to the left side, and we engage at the same time. Oh, they're holding close. Wait,
Widow close.
We
no
don't know
Gappel,
grapple.
can we walk up? There's a Doom on me, in the back. I'm keeping him.
That's a really sick position, by the way. Look at that Widowmaker, all the space they're making for her.
I'm
That's
walking up
crazy.
now. Can we go?
Call the target.
Doom, on
what kind
point.
of fucking hack is this?
I can't show you.
Like,
I'm on Doom still. Doom half. I have to back up.
I should go monkey, honestly.
Yeah,
Like,
no, we need to play Orisa. We
yeah,
need to get the Widow out of that stupid cheat spot.
Too bad.
yeah, let's go.
I'm
Orisa.
behind them.
I don't want to play the tanks. Let's go.
Where are you? You gotta die, dude. You can't just say that.
Oh, alright.
Can we get the Moira out? Are you okay?
Possibly. Widow's top.
Push to Moira, use call so we can push to you if you need. Oh, no. We can use call to engage, okay? I want a
Go.
Sigma. I'm putting Widow,
Sigma.
Widow.
Sigma.
I bomb.
Can we walk up to Ovisa? No, go.
Moira low.
Do.
Okay. Let's look at that enemy play. That was pretty sick, actually.
Doom half. I have to back up.
I should go.
Sigma.
Here it comes, let's see. I think what happens now is that the Orisa pulls and the Doomfist crashes on top of them.
Can we walk up to Ovisa? No, go.
Moira low.
Yes, exactly.
I'm dead.
Great. We need to do that too.
We lost 3.
Widow dead.
How do you do that? Well, first step is that the Doomfist has to ult actually. The Doomfist has to press Q first. The Orisa says, well, first is preparation. Pull ready. Ult is ready. Doomfist ults. Next step is that Orisa says, I'm pulling. Orisa pulls. Doomfist, step 3, crashes on them. That's what it needs to do. It's not that difficult. We need to do that consistently because you always get, unless they have a Zarya, it's almost always a free 2k to kill.
Go, Vipe Doom, rush from the right side. Just fuck the front line.
Fire, voice fire.
Wait.
Okay, then we're far away for now.
I'll wait for you.
What? Okay then, I don't know what we're doing with this content.
The pharmacy
We
as well.
can't win.
They have Widow.
Widow to fight, putting him.
Careful boobs.
Good
Careful
ball.
boobs.
Lucio looking for boobs.
Can you go right?
Yeah.
Walking up to the
I'm with you.
Take the space, I'm on the Sigma, putting Sigma.
Take me knocked.
Ovisa, no gold, can we kill him?
Reset low.
Now this is really interesting. You have the Pharah, the Mercy, the Lucio contesting our Pharah Mercy, and you will think, why would be Lucio doing that? Yes, everyone that can in the moment contest a Pharah Mercy should that, even if it's a Lucio. I want to see that more often. That just don't give up. Don't just put every responsibility on the Pharah Mercy to take down the enemy Pharah Mercy. There are more roles. Like even if it means to do some chip damage on the Mercy, it's still worth it. It's a bit silent right now.
They have Barrage.
targets as fire mercy.
Wait. Did I hear right? You can't call targets as fire mercy? Why?
I go in. Okay.
Just keep stalling, boys. Keep stalling.
Hold.
Should I
Go targets, boys. Go targets. Come on, speak.
They have barrage.
don't count targets as fire mercy.
No, yes you can. No, totally. Uh, Farah has an amazing field of view. Has one of the best ones. The reason why you choose to have the tanks as shot callers because they have they know a lot. They see a lot. So naturally it becomes that they are the ones calling. I don't think that because you're a fire mercy it means you automatically stop calling. You have such a good view of the battlefield from the top. You don't have to be tunnel visioning on the enemy fire mercy. You can from a lot of many times look how it looks down there and do effective calls.
What did you say?
Result.
Am I gonna stay deeper here?
I think like.
Now look at that Widowmaker over here. Look at that Widowmaker over here. That's really cool. I like that a lot. Creating lots of space for a Widowmaker. They're relying a lot of trust on the Widowmaker to do the shots. They're helping here. We need to do the same. The enemy team is actually playing by the book, and I wouldn't be surprised if they end up on the top of the open division. I think we have even better chances, to be honest. But we need to start seeing these things.
Just got him.
Lucio and.
I can't.
Oh, okay then. Okay. We go from the right side. We need to go from the inside. Look for the fire.
Go to top.
Look for the fire. Fire's gonna look for us on the rotation. Pretty far. Go and get him.
Wish I can see you.
Back the shield. Get the wind off. Nice. Now rotate to the right. Not to the inside.
Go
Rotate
skull.
inside.
What?
I have no shield, no shield, no shield.
Can you
The
go
fire
back?
mercy.
Showing there. I've go on.
The fire battles. We're losing them.
She's looking for brush.
Sigma low, Sigma. Careful brush, careful brush.
Fire. Nice. Orisa one.
Orisa
Orisa
dead.
one.
Hmm?
Orisa low, Orisa low, Orisa low, Orisa low, Orisa dead.
Messi res. Fire. I'm putting fire.
We're on main. I'm in the mercy.
Far behind.
Go behind you. Boop.
I know.
Good call.
I'm about to full fire.
Listen behind you. Boop. Yeah. More of those calls. Everyone. Not just 2 people here.
3, 2, 1. Pulling. Oh, you put him.
I'm in the
Messi.
mercy one, mercy dead.
Nice, boys. Well done.
Nice.
Good
They use
stuff.
barrage there. They have beats, they have sigma ults, and they're gonna have another mercy ult.
Good.
I don't know if they
But you have the ult advantage. You have 3 ults, they only have 2.
Start with Bongo and then look for Sigma ult. Because they're gonna use cooldowns.
Mm-hmm.
Come here, pull.
We'll have barrage soon
Fair
as
enough,
well.
boot.
So what's going on right now is that they have a Pharah and they have a Widowmaker, and for some reason we are here. Why are we here? We have 3 here, and I assume that all the 3 are back here, and that's not good. We like if there's a fight going on here, our DPS and Mercy can't really help that much, and Orisa and rest of the team can't help that much either. If they're gonna push for free, they're gonna push on our triplet here, and they're gonna win because a 6 versus 3 is always a win. We can't beat that spread.
Where are they?
We can't stay here.
Careful of Lucio, boobs.
They're on the left, they're on the left.
I do accept the Doomfist position. That's a good one. We can get a fully charged punch and surprise attack someone.
On the
Right.
left.
They're on the left.
Left, I mean, yeah.
You can,
One
but
guy.
it didn't work this time.
Back shield. Widow is on the way left side. I'm gonna pull Widow. I pulled him. I couldn't get him.
Orisa no bill.
I do like this though. You try to coordinate. You try to coordinate your Pharah and your Doomfist here. You didn't call what to shoot on, what to charge, which is sad. But yeah, it's getting better, and that's good to see. We need to coordinate our attacks.
Fine.
No
Then I
gold.
can't hear
Okay.
you.
Can you walk up for 45 Sigma? I'm gonna put
Remember,
3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Pulling them now.
Sigma low, Sigma low,
Thank you.
Sigma.
Okay.
Lucia on the left, Lucia on the
Sigma
left.
dead. No tanks. Far right side.
Lucia low, Lucia low, Lucia low, Lucia main, Lucia main.
There's a mercy, mercy, mercy.
Lucia on the left, Lucia on the left,
Pulling
Lucia
Messi,
dead.
pulling Messi, pulling Messi.
Lucia low, Lucia one dead.
Okay, ults, they still have barrage.
They have barrage again, yeah. Did they use
Plus the
yet?
power.
By this point, you should realize that they are 5 ults against 2. They have 5 ults and you have 2. How are you gonna position yourself? How are you gonna adapt to that when you know that they have a lot more ults than we do? I would suggest to play really aggressively and force them out early rather than get swallowed by the ults. It's about time management right now. I think that, please add something if you feel that this is wrong, but I think that if the enemy team has 5 ults ready to use, they are going to win, guaranteed, right? Why not force it early so you have time to contest the point again? Because when you contest the point again, you're gonna have 2 ults. You're gonna have 2 ults. You're gonna have the coalescence, and you actually have 3. Actually, I saw that. Yeah, 3 ults against what they're probably gonna. Hopefully they used beat, and hopefully they use bongos. Hopefully they use everything, of course. But if you force the fight early, they're gonna remove their ults. We are not using ults. We're not using ults. So that means that when we're gonna contest the point again, it's gonna be about 70%. We're going to have 3 ults, at least 3 ults, and they're gonna have 2 or 3. But at least better having 3 ults is better than I'm sorry, the enemy having only 2 or 3 ults is better, way better than the enemy team having 5. That's why you should force it earlier. Force the fight so they force the ults. That's only if they have an ult advantage.
They didn't.
They didn't.
They have
Let me. Okay, set for barrage on the rotation. Hold close. Look for call on the Messi.
Yeah, hold close. Good.
Go. I'm gonna put them together. Whenever you're ready.
Boobs, careful, boobs, careful, boobs.
Can we go?
I haven't yet.
I got
Yeah,
both.
now.
Wait no wait,
Put
okay.
them together. Okay, Orisa no gold. Orisa, we lost with us. They use barrage, they use Sigma ult.
You used everything. Great.
Second
Fantastic.
barrage fell.
Beat.
However, we should have not used the Doomfist ult. 3 ult is so much stronger. So much stronger than 2. Alright? But hey,
Gotcha. Used for.
maybe you didn't know.
They won't have Ash ult as well.
But keeping track of the ult advantage is super important. It's so difficult, but so important.
Wait up. Go from the. Okay, tell the team go from left.
But
Messi,
you
go
should
from
know
right,
that they have no ults, and you're gonna win the next fight if you coordinate your ults.
Okay. Go from left, Messi, go from right. We engage with coalescence and use barrage at the same time. We try to pull the front line, okay?
Good call.
They'll get Bob mid.
Walk up. To the right. Okay. Are you ready for?
Get closer.
No god. I'm gonna pull the front line. 3, 2, 1. Pull now.
Sigma low.
I saw something in like I think I saw the Doomfist charge in.
Okay.
I think I saw our Doomfist charge in.
Go from left, Messi, go from right. We engage with coalescence and use barrage at the same time. We try to pull the front line.
We have pull, right? We have pull ready.
Okay.
They'll get Bob mid.
Walk up.
Right.
To the right. Okay. Are you ready for? Let's walk up. No god. I'm gonna pull the front line. 3, 2, 1. Pull now.
No, I saw wrong. It wasn't our charge. Yeah, fine.
Sigma low.
Nice.
I'm on the Farah.
Alpha.
No,
Lucio.
Mission main.
Okay.
Mission one.
Pulling
Lucio
barrage.
dead.
I can
That's
rest.
on the right.
Resing.
Nice ball.
Good.
one.
That was simple math. You had 3 ults. Sorry, you had 2 ults, and the enemy had 0 ults. So you automatically win that one.
And then we went something else.
We still went far up Pepe hands.
Alright, I can't.
Yeah.
on the map.
Okay. What do we need to do? let's see. If we can't fight the Farah duels, if we can't do Farah versus Farah, we have to, one, focus on a different target. If we can't win that fight, we have to focus on different target or switch. That is if it's Farah versus Farah. Okay? If it's Farah versus Farah, you have to focus on a different target, and you can't win. You either focus on a different target or swap. If you can connect the air shots, then you keep our Farah, for sure. 2. They're not most important, they are just as important here. 2. Focus calls. We need to make sure that what's ever called is being confirmed. So it kind of builds trust in the team, right? So if Orisa says, Doomfist, no abilities or something like that, everyone focus on that Doomfist, right? That's what we need to do. So if I'm playing Anna and our Orisa has done lots of damage on Doomfist, I can all of a sudden say, focusing Doomfist too. Doomfist. If Orisa is saying Doomfist, I can also say Doomfist. So our Orisa, our tanks, know that I'm also focusing on that. Maybe Anna is not the best here to do that, but it's an example, right? 3. Math. And say math. Keep track of the amount of ults. That's a super difficult job, I know that, but it's so important, because if you know that the enemy team has 5 ults already, try to force them out early so you can come back earlier and win the fight earlier, because time matters. So I'm gonna put here ult tracking. I'm gonna keep to 3 points. Yeah, I hope this helps, and send me more videos. I'll be, or put them in the VOD section in Discord, and I'll be looking at them. Please do discuss if you think I'm wrong. Please do say that, and let's keep going. Let's keep trying. We're doing progress, so it's definitely going somewhere. Anyways, guys, see you soon.